Alright, welcome to the stream. This is BkS versus WMT for UNAC, United North American Championship, for week 6. I'm just restarting my game. If you're watching before, sorry. Just loading the game quickly with the streamer mod, because I totally forgot it. Looks like nobody's joining me for co-casting. Alright. Good kill by Raid. We have Joe and Raid doing a 2v1 versus Bill Bunny. He's trying to hold out his own while the rest of people are fighting off each other. Let's see, WMT did a good job surviving, killing people. And it's just Raid and Joe. I have no idea what happened. Oh, Bill Bunny kills Joe. Very unfortunate. I can't tell if this is their first or second round. I think it's the second. Must have missed one. But Raid abandoned Joe and went all the way to the flag. Or is this a re? Like, what's going on? I have no idea. Well, anyways, WMT, pushing up. I have no idea if this was live or not. Well, anyways, BkS going with 3 cav, 4 archers. WMT going with 3 archers, 3 cav, and 1 imp. It's kind of hard to... Oh, come on, Volpol. Just BkS spread out throughout the trees that spawned. Trying to pick off some cav, but you know. WMT moving up. 1 expo. Does Eternal have a... No, he doesn't. Okay. I thought he might have an all pike for protection, but just a sword. And looks like he's going off by himself. Guess he didn't communicate with his team well enough. His shield's almost about to break. It looks like it has so many arrows in it. And Piers takes out Snoobert. Caught behind, sitting in the tree. Oh, Eternal. All alone, gets hit. Hey, Black Tide.
Oh, hello, Crowder.
Good D-Horse. African picks up Orden. BkS is just slaughtering WMT right now.
Yeah, it seems as though Binary's early kills on Piers and Han last round were rather pivotal.
Yeah, unfortunately I missed it.
Ah, it was beautiful. Just following my advice. looking for someone who's asking to die.
Getting that opportunity.
Precisely. It's all about opportunity.
And we have Binary, known as Pegasus. Just getting
Can he cut?
peppered. Look at all those arrows. And Ray just stabs him in the back.
With an ounce of class.
Alright. What was the score before I joined?
It
I
was
just catch
1-0 before you joined. Now it is 1-1.
Okay. Yeah, I caught the tail end of the first round then.
Ah.
I missed Binary's beautiful cavalry.
Well, they were fairly early. Warpath died quite early though, so I suppose it sort of balanced itself out midway through. Ended up being 5 versus 1 at the end against Raid.
So let's see if the 4 archers are going to be effective this round too. WMT just pushing through the center of the forest.
Alright, do you want any other co-commentators?
It doesn't matter.
Pick one. You got Snoop, Bohemian, or Zaffa. Kicking everybody else out of the spec.
I think Black Tide and I are just fine.
Okay.
Alright, in the meantime, we had
All is
WMT
equal.
pushing up, tried to take out some archers, but they lost some people along the way. Bill Bunny lost his horse and gets slashed by Vanadar, and Orden dies to Raid, getting stopped by Vanadar.
That's Piers. BkS's star archer down. I don't know, 4-2 is... No, I'll rephrase. 4-2 is definitely not winnable.
Only with some mistakes, can you? But no mistakes, not enough mistakes made. Right there. Eternal goes down to Raid.
Indeed, it.
So it seems like BkS is making an archer line. Kind of spread out so that one cav can't disrupt 2 archers. And WMT is kind of forced to push into them.
Kind of like gone infantry though. It seems to be getting some kills, presumably horse stops on them. Snoobert not getting himself a kill as of yet.
He's a good shot when he's unopposed, but the BkS cav are just stabbing him in the back or couching him.
Yeah, it's difficult to get the shots off when you're being constantly probed by cavalry. Especially when you have to take the time to reload the crossbow as well. And no one's calling? Ah, Snoop. First one down. So that was the failure of the WMT cav to call that.
Orden and Bill Bunny just missed a kill on Piers.
But Bill made it up by killing hard instead. And Orden made it up by killing African.
Binary didn't switch to his lance, so he couldn't stop Tyrion and Raid from just bump lancing him.
Catholic not looking very useful at the moment. He's out of the combat. All is equal.
Yeah, you really gotta try to bait those cav into your infantrymen. Get some free stops.
Bill could do with picking up a shield at the moment. Unfortunately. Is Vanadar using an elite? No.
There shouldn't be any elite sims, so just regular sim.
Seems to be getting a lot of kills whilst the people are on the ground there with that scimitar.
Good cav work by Vanadar and Raid and Tyrion. Just completely outplaying WMT right there.
Def. Noticeably, only the cavalry alive though, so the WMT cav must be doing a reasonable job at least of removing the BkS art.
Doesn't look like WMT is changing up their strategy. Still going with the 2 expos and the 1 inf. They feel like they can make it work.
Yeah. Though the infantry failing to protect Snoop at last round. Both of them stood there, neither of them using the tilde key.
Yep, very unfortunate. Tilde key saves lives.
It does.
Learn to use it, even if it
So
kills
do
you.
teammates.
This is true.
Catholic appears to be looking for some sort of sense of purpose in the world, just turning round backwards and forwards. A bit lost.
Meanwhile-
WMT crossbows not spreading out very well.
Yep. Meanwhile, the WMT cav is harassing the archers. African makes a long shot and hits Eternal in the head.
He's being very silly, I think, Eternal. Walking around with the attack out rather than blocking, not taking cover at all. I'd say the WMT cav were a bit aggressive there. They were essentially going up against the entire BkS team, including a defensive cavalry force. Though the situation isn't irredeemable.
Yeah, their expos weren't quite in place.
Yeah. The BkS certainly seemed to have a better spread.
Yeah,
Though
Snooper.
personally, I don't view getting crossfires as a legitimate strategy.
You think it's a cheesy tactic?
Oh, it's definitely very cheap. Distinct lack of honor.
It's just Warden left, and he gets bump slashed by Raid in the back. Ends the set for WMT and BkS. 4-1 for BkS.
Quite convincingly. There were points there where they were both equal, or WMT ahead, but they failed to capitalise on it.
I noticed a lack of Great Lances on
Yeah.
WMT. Though that is a preference.
Certainly is. Some of us like a challenge. Other people prefer to go easy mode. Oh, we're going onto ruins now. That'll be interesting.
Badman Gilvin showing his worth.
It'll probably be out 5 rerolls later before we start the match again, so feel free to go and get yourselves a cup of coffee. I might go and brush my teeth. It'll still be reloaded.
Yeah, this is definitely a reroll.
And another.
The random planes generator is being very gracious today, giving us lots of cliffs.
I think it'd be interesting to play on a cliffy random plains. They should have a cliff limit, like only 5 textures or something. And just be nice luring cav off the edge of a cliff and leaping to their death.
I don't see you in this list.
I might be in under a pseudonym. Just look for the guy with the high ping.
You're Samick?
They were saying they were kicking all people not in the team, so I went incognito.
I see.
That doesn't do anything to me, no one ever gave me the mod. They all refused. So I believe we're sticking with this. I always like a nice river on my random plains maps.
Though I don't No, nah, can't speak. A bit tired today. Neither
Take your
team
time.
going to use the river at all, which is good.
Well, I don't know. It might be a map spawn, flag spawn over there.
This is true.
There you go, yeah. I had a match today. Essentially, you had two flag spawns about 6 inches between each other. Very unpredictable random planes.
Mhm.
Don't want to say it's fairly random.
I think the generator could use a little work. Just some parameters to make sure that the masters are not right next to each other, because that is very frustrating.
It certainly is. Oh, an offensive by the WMT cavalry. Trying to do a hit and peer. Not working out so well.
He's very weak though, so one more hit will take him out. Yeah, there goes Warpath.
Hit being paid by Warpath. He gets a cheeky hit on Tyrion when he's mounting the horse. Snoober doing some work this time. First kill of the match.
Fritigern taking out Fiery. Archer for WMT, I'm assuming. Yes, he was.
All is even. Dismounted binary. Orden killing a crossbow. That is the majority. Oh, no. BkS still got 2 range units up.
Yeah, Vanadar's been harassing Snoobert and Eternal this whole time.
Not to much avail by the looks. What's that? An arrow in himself and 2 in his horse. Of course, never used a courser in a competitive match myself. More of a heavy cav.
Raid went straight into Orden's horse, taking it out. He's just harassing the horseman at the flag. Vanadar picking up a new courser, a little less injured. And Binary's running
past Binary.
Yep. Not even worth his time. In the meanwhile, WMT's flag's gone up halfway.
Looks like it's going to be even on the flag then when it comes to the main fight. Binary, let's assume Binary's out of the game for a bit. Although he might sneak up on that crossbow if he wasn't called. Who knows?
Ooh, Eternal missing an easy knockdown. Oh, and the timer ran out.
WMT winning the first round on this set, just like last time. Maybe they'll make use of the money slightly better than they did before.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not.
Eternal's got some nice armor there.
No, you see, they trick you into thinking. But it reduces your leg armor. And it only gives you a very marginal boost to your body armor. You're better off getting some gloves and some boots. That's my advice to any of you budding competitive players out.
Though I don't expect Cav to hit feet very much. So, it might be a worthwhile upgrade. BkS spreading out. WMT just sticking together. Headed for that tree cluster. Giving both our archers shields. Good for survivability, but got less firepower to dole out.
If a BkS has steel bolts or a siege crossbow though, those shields aren't going to do them much good. Just fire straight through.
Yep, I think a few of them do. I don't remember the model.
A WMT not going for the method of crossfires and such there, keeping their archers very much close together. I suppose provides better defensibility against cavalry charges, but not giving them the best shot.
The master spawns in the same position. Or maybe it's near the same position.
WMT looking for a confrontation here by the looks of it. Catholic not using the tilde key, but Vanadar missed the attack on the WMT archer.
But then gets 2 kills. So maybe it was worth it.
It was all just a clever ploy. And yeah, none of the archers using the tilde key in that situation. And certainly not Catholic, or rather Eternal. Good.
Good pick off by Tyrion.
Han made his way up the riverbank without being noticed. Headshot Snoobert. 3 versus 5. Oof.
And the 3-on-1 for Eternal takes him out finally, and Pritigan shoots Binary in the leg, killing him. And it's just Orden left, who gets shot by Harn. I think if WMT had 1 more infantry there, that push would have been a little more successful.
Yeah, pushing crossbows with archers that only have cavalry shields. It's not a great idea. Then I suppose running away would have been difficult as well, so... a tight situation. Although WMT are running in there to the confrontation area, trying to get ahead of BkS. With a strategy like that, you can't help but think that WMT is seeking an infantry conversation. They're 1 versus the entire Catholic taking a shot. Telling you, that man looks around too much. Oftentimes about his shields up.
I think WMT was trying to put some pressure on some expos, but I was typing to Wally.
Looks like Piers might be trying to work his way around that riverbank. I'd certainly do it. You see there, steel bolt straight through Snoobert's shield.
Orden goes down to an expo.
Snoobert engaging Piers.
Warpath takes out Raid.
Smart. Oh, whoa. And Snoobert, is he paying? No.
Trund was very weird for me. Nope. Endor gets off the horse, then Bill Bunny gets on the horse and Tyrion couches it. Then Bill Bunny gets taken out by Vanadar. Very interesting exchange there.
It looks like Tyrion's about to go down. If they can hit the horse again. Maybe not.
Nope. Oh, there he goes. Right next to the Warpath.
Ooh, means Warpath's in a 2v1. Gotta say, if I were Tyrion, I'd have gone straight for the flag.
Catholic using a bamboo spear hits Orden instead of Vanadar. Underestimating its reach. BkS somehow pulled this out.
Would have been much safer for Eternal to have gone in with an overhead instead. Hidden through teammate.
The wonderful polearm animations.
Wonderful.
Oh, WMT calling all cav.
Oof. Over that river? Nah. I'm not seeing it working. They can just hide in that riverbank. get shots across the river.
Yep. BkS
Don't-
falling back straight to the river. Having
Yeah,
5
it's
expos
not
this
gonna-
time.
It is not gonna work. Oh,
I know, dropping into that extra expo.
oh my god! They're not using that river very well. Most of those kills were on the side of the riverbank. And, wow, it worked.
I think it's a little harder when it's archers, just because they can put out so much more fire.
My goodness me.
But when the expos shoot, they gotta reload, so they're not constantly shooting like archers.
BkS perhaps putting a bit too much faith in that terrain there. Should have fallen back to a bit further into the river, slightly quicker. But yeah,
And it was more of a counter than anything. The all cav, and they go back to their previous strat.
well executed though. Usually those kind of situations are fairly clumsy. You have people running into each other.
I think it helped that BkS did its spread, so they're all by themselves. So the cav could just go straight in and not block other cav.
Not to mention the lack of pole arms provided to the ranged units of BkS. Couldn't stop any of those horses, just get slashes on. Usually takes a good 2 or 3 to bring one down.
WMT cav just trying to pressure the expos so they advance slower. Trying to let their... Oh, Raid's up pretty far by himself.
He certainly is.
Fritigan's with him though.
BkS returning to a purer way of life this time. No helmets for any of their members. Oh dear. WMT Cav getting dangerously close to those crossbows. But we're drawing just in time. Not without hitting the odd tree there.
Didn't take too much damage from that, so...
No? Any BKSs get hit?
I didn't see any. Their health is still pretty good. Though Fritigan's got hit, probably from an arrow. Yeah, he got hit by an arrow. Right in the heart. Wow. What a strong man.
All of WMT Cav just leaving the ground units. That's an odd choice. They're coming back now. Not
Probably.
without. Yeah, they all ran away there. That was an odd move.
Probably inexperience.
Yeah, you get a bit excited when you see the flag coming up.
WMT just pushed straight in. Straight in.
Crossbows tearing up. Catholic on his own in a 2v1 now. Gets a kill on Raid and Fritigan. Could have turned this round. Who knows?
Good support from Warpath, though he died to Tyrion right after. And it's just 3v2? Yeah?
I would advise Bill Bunny to get on that flag. Or at least dismount the other cav and then get on the flag. With 40 seconds to go, the infantry or the ground units don't have much of a chance of getting there in time.
Yep. Looks like Tyrion is going for the flag.
Yeah,
Bill Bunny gets a kill.
he really shouldn't be helping Catholic. He's got 20 seconds to get to the flag.
They get the kill,
And those
but
ground units aren't going to make it anyway. No, don't go for the cross. Server working against him there, blocking his horse.
I don't think Bill Bunny has enough time.
I don't think so either. 5 seconds to kill Tyrion. Get on the flag. Race.
Too late.
Now those infantry It's a waste of time helping them out.
Yeah, once he killed that other cav, he should have just went straight for Tyrion. And it's 3-3 on this second half of Random Plains. WMT showing that they're better with Serenids. Whether it's the cav or the archers, they're just playing better. WMT choosing 4 cav, 2 archers, 1 imp. And BkS choosing 5 expos and 2 cav. Like the same sort of strategy coming up for WMT.
Staying a bit further back.
Yeah, BkS is going along the river, not wanting to get attacked by cav.
Odd that it's the cavalry who are dropping the shields for the archers. I'm sure Catholic has a spare slot to hand one out.
He could have traded a scimitar and had the bamboo spear, picked up 3 shields, but he chose to go with the axe instead.
No, I'm an axeman myself.
I usually would, but not against cav. You kind of need that reach.
I think it's more for the crossbows, really. You smash one of those shields and you leave them almost entirely to the mercy of the archers.
Or a couch.
Or a couch.
BkS pushing up. Harden gets a good shot on Fiery.
They're out positioning them at the moment. That tree isn't wide enough. Oh! Wow.
Good shot by
There
Harden.
goes Rage Shield gone to a couch earlier. Catholic in there on his own.
Harden makes another good shot.
Yeah, he's been doing some good positioning this time round.
Oof. Almost dies from being bumped.
Auden not going to help the archer. Oh, there we go.
Binary loses his horse and gets shot up by the BkS crossbows. It's just Snoopert,
3v.
an Eternal, and Orden versus Vanadar, Piers, Harn.
Oh, he's going straight. No,
Tyrion.
this was called too early. Shouldn't have gone for the. I'd just say about the 50-second mark. That's when you should be going for it as a lone cav. It's a bit too soon.
The Expos clean up the
Could've done some
infantry.
Yeah. Yeah, that was.
WMT not wanting to lose the flag that time.
Learning from the mistake, just not quite getting the timing right. The last round though, so I suppose an amiable attempt, nonetheless.
Good try by Orden. BkS takes the final round.
BkS though have been particularly formidable on Random Plains in their past, being one of their most favoured maps. An incredibly tiresome map to play though for first to 7. Back then at least. Perhaps WMT will fare better in a mixed or closed map, who knows?
Yep. BkS takes this map 8-3. I wonder what we'll see from WMT. Like you said,
Well,
you were saying closed map for them?
Well, I don't know. You can't really predict how they're going to do it. Each time they play, they've got a different team, really. No, I think this one is one of their stronger fieldings of players, particularly with the addition of Orden. He should be a powerful force in the infantry area. Lord Rage growing impatient with the insolence of WMT, requesting him. the open map pool this time around?
I don't remember.
I tell you what, I'll take a look.
So they can't choose another open map. Oh, Eternal chooses Nordtown, Graveyard Spawn.
TMW.
Classic choice by TMW members.
It's a great map. I love it. Though this is WMT, not TMW.
WMT being basically a TMWB team, so putting all the newer players and the people who just didn't quite make it.
The A team has essentially been together since the breakaway from DOF, or DOF. That's a good two years of playing together. A well-formed.
So, BkS takes Nords, WMT takes Rodox, and here we go, second map. Classic matchup, Nords on Nordtown.
My two favourite factions. Get a nice great hammer going for Rodok.
Yes, hammers are always fun, as we saw in the KM match. KM versus KOA. Ninja hammers.
Americans are infamously unaware of the possibilities that might be lurking around a corner. It's one of the main reasons why I decided to play in NA. People just don't look round corners.
BkS takes Gingerbread.
We refuse to call it gingerbread. It's a U.
WMT taking the gate. Or do you call that the other U?
We call that the side alley, my friend. Where's the gate? I asked you to produce a gate for me. There is no gate there. BkS not taking a cav themselves?
2 archers instead of the 1 archer, 1 cav.
Maybe Binary on his horse can make some good bump cav work. Who knows? Orden taking an interesting loadout. A fairly weak shield. Perhaps reasoning that it's just going to get broken anyway by those axes. No point investing too much money. Oh! A volley of throwing axes straight into WMT. Binary getting a kill. Getting stuck on the wall in the process, but a kill nonetheless.
WMT. Some teamwork.
Oh!
Oh, Binary. Making the difference.
Maybe not whilst he's trying to pick up extra equipment. Binary is perhaps testament to the belief that heavy cav on closed maps is just pressing W. Taking no weapon out for himself, just a shield. BkS making a dramatic turnaround of that. WMT getting a bit sloppy near the end.
Yep, they're doing pretty good, but they just opened themselves up at the wrong time.
Certainly did. Binary being fairly pivotal in providing kills for Warpath and Fire. And of course himself.
Mm-hmm.
A lapse in judgment, though, in picking that Huskar shield up so early. Could have done a bit of work with his sword, rather than dropping all of his offensive weapon.
Mm-hmm. Oh, BkS catch out binary. Takes a few hits, but not too much done.
2 bodkin arrows in his horse. Only from short bows, though.
Meanwhile, WMT pushing up the upper alley. I don't know. I forget what we call it.
No, let's think of a name. Well, it's not really an alley, is it? I mean,
Yeah, it's not an alley. I just kind of said it in a panic.
in front of the Nordic spawn, perhaps.
I think people refer to this upper road and lower road to scenic.
King Blacktide's Road. Joe is wearing a helmet. Shame on him.
He doesn't want to die in one hit if they deem him for the face.
That's a good point. Tyrion got a nice set of armor there. 1 hit to the face with a decent weapon. He's dead. Straight down. Armor counts for nothing at all. Warden being a veteran duelist, he's a man I imagine would probably aim for the face.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them, I'm not so sure. You have to learn how to control yourself in those fights to actually aim for something rather than just aiming for the mass of body in front of you.
Mm-hmm. And Master spawns
in what some might assume to be BkS's favour.
We'll see if it really is. WMT going to push through. Are they going to go through the spawn? No, they're running around.
That's a wise choice. BkS could have got a couple of shots on them in there, in that alleyway. It'd have been murder.
Mm-hmm. His horse goes down.
That was sloppy. Went in perhaps a bit too early.
Mm-hmm.
Ill-informed by the WMTs of where he was. Catholic on his own at the moment, my god. Very isolated. Binary again going into a fight without his weapons out. And he got slashed straight across the face. This isn't looking promising at the moment.
And it's just Snoopert, and BkS takes the round. Very sloppy work.
Very sloppy. Snoopert was a bit late arriving to the match. At least couldn't do any of his crossbowing wizardry. And he's not particularly strong in infantry, it seems.
Binary accidentally pulled out a lance as his weapon. And Tyrion, no mercy, slashed him in the face.
Oh,
WMT going 2 cav, actually.
That is Han with a helmet as well. My god.
And Tyrion has a helm too.
This is us making history today. Oh.
They did wear helmets in the Valiant match though. Oh,
Both
both cav go down.
Yeah, that is it's bad.
BkS having a huge advantage now.
Oh my. Yeah, it's two players down, 2 cav. It's crucial so early in the match. That was careless cavalry play. I don't know why, but I get the feeling as though the call was given that they were going to push. Perhaps Binary and Auden moved in a bit too quickly for the rest of the team.
Or that they were getting pushed.
Oh, maybe. It's very difficult to push a cav, though.
I mean, BkS went through to the side alley and then backed off once they stopped the cav.
Yeah, I suppose a feinting maneuver. Binary down almost instantly. Auden getting a couch lance. Fire in his own and dead. Auden arriving too late to save him. Looks like it's gonna be another BkS round. No point in Norden saving his horse last round.
Yep. I would try to kill Tyrion just because he has that armor. And are they gonna? Oh, he got out. Oh,
If he's
not
gonna
this
duel
time.
them, who knows?
Nope. They're just gonna kick him to death. Oh man, this is cruel.
Jump! Not wanting to face a humiliation.
BkS takes the 4th round. So BkS has officially won this a couple rounds ago.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was predicting anything other. Though WMT, if I'm correct, managed to get 3 rounds in.
Indeed. It is 12-3 for BkS.
That's quite amiable, I've got to say. Just take a look at the prediction.
Somebody said 12-4, or sorry, 16-4.
Mike, yeah, Juvenile rather, predicting 16-7. Phew.
Probably thinking WMT's infantry would hold up a bit more.
Yeah, Catholic being closest right now, 16-2.
And here comes the action. WMT, or BkS probably pushed WMT. And they're just duking it out.
Snoobert was aware that time. He saw that cab coming, he shot that cab. Seeing a bit of development. And WMT performing much better as Nords, it seems. I suppose you have the hindrance of the amount of gold by BkS from last time. Maybe they were getting the hits in, just not getting the kills. This time though, going out, only losing 2 people, not even a third of their team.
BkS did have 2 cav. Harn and Joe. Harn getting 2 kills out of that round.
BkS, I don't know, are they getting rid of one of the cav or both of the cav? Han taking a while to spawn. Yeah, 1 cav, just Han.
Probably choosing out a different loadout.
An interesting helmet.
WMT just pushing straight into BkS.
Cav revealing itself about now. Snoobert spotting that cav, giving it a couple of shots. Careless infantry play by Bill. Oh, Snoobert getting a good shot off on Han. Not noticing. That was a close one. Not eager at all to involve himself in an infantry fight.
Ooh, raid hits Duke.
Meanwhile, though, Auden and Snoobert's teammates have already perished at the hands of the Black Shield.
BkS takes another round. Eternal. Giving a very bad shield to Snoobert. Wanting to get the extra armor.
But no helmet.
And they're just gonna push right into BkS once again. You can hear the cav. Bill's
Snoobert spotted the cav, giving it some shots again. Not being warned about the enemy, just behind him. But surviving nonetheless.
WMT is surviving a lot more.
Joe getting some kills though instead. Oh my goodness. Again, sloppy infantry play at the end of the map. Finally hitting Snoobert for
Yep.
Snooper was killed by Joe.
And Binary hit
Step.
somebody else too with that spear.
Joe getting all of his kills. Yeah, Joe getting all of his kills this round. So he was fairly pivotal in WMT losing that. Perhaps it would have been a time for WMT to regroup and try and gather their wits again.
And they're just going straight at it once again. No waiting for this.
Well, they're winning these fights. These are the fights that they push straight in, are the ones they're winning. It's just the after fight that they're not doing quite so well. Noticing a lot of team hits though from WMT at the moment. And not getting each other's back.
Snooper's shield's gonna go down quickly. There it goes.
It's good for developing his manual blocking skills, I suppose.
As an archer, survivability can really turn matches if they leave one infantry to take you out. And you survive like 2 minutes.
Upgrading Snoobert's shield this time. Oh wait, no, that shield wasn't for Snoobert. Snoobert not even getting one shield now. They've just given up hope. Binary went dismounted cav and gave out free jabs to everyone. It's a smart tactic. Not particularly smart when they just throw them all at shields and in the backs of their teammates.
Bill Bunny almost dead already. Warpath gets an early kill on raid. Tyrion takes out Bill, and BkS is producing the kills. Snoopert takes out the cav though. Good stuff.
I've got to say, I think they were WMT a bit too keen to throw all those jabs at once. Yeah, you're not going to really do much damage if you're just throwing it at a shield. You got to look for the opportune moments when you're just going to get behind the shields. But doing some amiable manual blocking.
And some footwork
not
too.
Wanting to get stuck in that.
Oh no.
Is he going to move to spec?
Nope.
Oh, kill Tyrion. Good fight, Tyrion, I gotta say.
Getting slashed in the face.
That brings our match to an end.
16-4.
BkS winning very convincingly. Though, WMT not doing terrible. They got some round. Sort of in the middle of Juvenile's prediction and Eternal's prediction.
Yep. Unofficial prediction. Calamity did say 16-4 before this match started. So I guess he wins, but he didn't...
Screens or it didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, he didn't put it up, so unfortunately you cannot count it.
We certainly can.
So
WMT having some good shows at times, then sort of losing it afterwards.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of kills and then just dying straight after, getting a bit disorientated perhaps.
Yeah, they just lost their momentum that they just started to gain very quickly. Good match.
In the early infantry fight, you know, they smashed straight through and then they sort of ended up losing it near the end. So, with a bit of fine-tuning, perhaps they could become the second most formidable infantry team in the tournament, after TMW, of course.
Everyone's discounting Beard, PPK, and Letholdus here.
Who are they?
As I was saying. Well, that's it for this match. BkS 16-4 for WMT. A good showing by BkS, just powering through the rest of the bracket, hoping they can continue on to the final four. I think they need to win every match from here on out. I don't remember.
It's going to be a struggle, whatever they have to do.
I was going to say, because it's critical to the stream, that I said 16-4, and it was 16-4.
We've already mentioned... Oh wait, Silver? Who the hell's Silver?
That is
Zaffa.
Yeah. Get out.
Black Tide, perfect
Get
estimate.
out.
You said the wrong thing. You said 16-7, 16-2. It was 16-4 estimate. Right on the money. Just saying.
Anyways, that's the end of this stream. Thank you for watching. I'll probably be streaming more in the future, though I won't be streaming the Team W versus WK match. That's Sunday.
Why not? Why not?
Because I'm playing.
No, you're bad anyway, man. You're a much better streamer than you are a player.
Well, that's going to be happening Sunday at 8 PM Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. Should be a good match. And this is Kardec signing out. Thank you, Black Tide.